What's good, y'all? Happy New Year. It's your boy Chief the OG back with another episode of the Rich Before 30 podcast. Today, we're starting Chapter 5, Growth, in the book Rich Before 30 by Gavin, Chief Meredith. Last episode, we discussed not letting negative thinking take advantage of your life any longer. See the positive in everything. Today, we'll discuss how to not take things personal, how to live life in heaven on earth every day, and how to appreciate yourself and give yourself the respect that you deserve. We will now continue with Chapter 5, Growth, in the book Rich Before 30 by Gavin, Chief Meredith. If you're reading along, we're beginning on page 130.
Chapter 5, Growth. Growth. It's okay to grow and change. Don't take it personal. Okay, so you might have to leave that terrible relationship or bad friend alone. Don't feel too bad about it. The main thing is you're focusing on yourself. You're tired of dragging a long dead weight after all. You're trying to get rich. Who cares if an old friend or a partner is talking negatively about you? Really, they're just expressing that they are hurt and upset. Really, the more they talk about it, the more they are stuck thinking and speaking about you. The key is to not take it personal. In reality, this person most likely feels the need to tell their side of the story and feel like they are the correct party. In layman's terms, they just want to be reassured that they are indeed right. The only way you can take offense is if you actually believe that anything negative someone has to say has any truth to it. If your crush says, "Hey, big head," you're not offended because your crush is obviously flirting. But if part of you thinks that your head is big, you take offense. You get upset. Why do you get upset? It was just a joke from someone who genuinely likes you. If someone feels that you are driving too slow and speeds by you honking their horn, you shouldn't get angry, speed up, and start honking back. Don't take it personal. This person driving by angrily is living their own dream, where in that moment you were in the way of their destination. If you can learn not to take things personal, this will help you keep calm in even the most stressful situations. When you take things personal, you create hell for yourself. When you decide not to take things personal, you keep your peace, and you can live every day in heaven on earth. You must live without fear. Live every day loving yourself and spread love. Form better opinions of yourself. Never assume that someone else can read your mind. When you assume, you form an expectation in your mind. When someone doesn't meet this expectation, you get upset. To avoid assumptions, be sure to communicate clearly. Also ask questions. That way, you won't have to make assumptions because you will know the answer. This will help you avoid disappointment and keep you in a place of peace. Take care of your body. You only have one. If you're one of those people who see someone on TV or a celebrity in a magazine and thinks, "Damn, I wish I looked like that," do it. Exercise dress in the role of this amazing person that you see yourself being. Let go of the past. It is exactly that, the past. You'll have more space in your mind and free time to focus on getting rich. Sometimes you have a string of ideas at once. One day you may be thinking of opening a food truck. The next day you may have the idea for the next big app that everyone's going to need on their phone. This is okay. Write down your ideas and give them life. Appreciate yourself and give yourself the respect you deserve. As you practice these tactics, you will realize and break your negative habits. You have the power to change. We can sometimes be addicted to being angry and jealous and feeling like we're just not good enough. We could be addicted to being the way we are. It takes loving yourself all the time. It takes discipline. Take the steps in your life toward positive change. You just may spark a light in someone close to you to also take a step toward bettering themselves. I only had 2 more notes out of 4 from 2016 jotted down for what I plan to be the start of my autobiography. Falling asleep to sirens and waking up to the sound of the shower followed by airplanes overhead. I could obviously feel a shift in my life was coming. The most important part of growing away from your bullshit ways is to accept and appreciate everything you have. Every little thing. If you get out of your head and take a real good look at your life and how far you've come, you may see that you are already rich. 10 to 30 minutes depending on Los Angeles traffic. My dreams become reality every day. I don't know where I was planning on going in 10 to 30 minutes. Whether it was acting, music, a friend's house, or just getting something to eat, I was appreciating that everything is only 10 to 30 minutes away. When I was on my way and when I arrived, I was living the dream. I was living my dream and living it to the fullest.
Never mind people's bullshit commentary and negative opinions. Who cares if your old friend or old partner is upset? If they're talking shit about you, don't take it personal. Most likely their words are just a reflection of how they feel about themselves. Also, they may be seeking confirmation from others that they indeed are right. Who cares if they're right? You're living your life. You're living your dream. Don't take it personal. The more someone speaks about you, even in a negative manner, it really just shows how much they're thinking about you. Something negative someone says can only affect you if you believe that it has some truth to it. If what they're saying has no truth to it, then it won't affect you at all. The key is to not take it personal. When we take things personal, we create a hell for ourselves. When you decide not to take things personal, you can live in heaven on earth. Never assume people can read your mind. Don't make assumptions. What happens when you make assumptions is that you set expectations. And when those expectations aren't met, you get upset. To avoid assuming, you ask questions. Ask a lot of questions. Because if you ask all the questions, then you'll know the answers. And you won't have to assume. I'm sure you've heard the phrase, my body is a temple, or your body is a temple. Well, to tell you the truth, exercise and taking care of yourself is the highest form of self-love. When you eat healthy and exercise, you're literally taking care of your body. When you don't take care of your body, you're literally not appreciating one of the greatest gifts that you have. Don't dwell in the past. The past is exactly that, the past. Plan for your future. What can you do today to make your life better? A lot of times we short ourselves and our ideas and cut them off before they even get started. Give yourself the appreciation and respect that you deserve. Write down your ideas. Believe in your ideas. As you practice this power of belief, you'll realize and break your negative habits. More than anything, life is about perspective. And to change your perspective of your own life, to change your perspective of your own life, you must start appreciating everything that you have, even the small things. In appreciating everything that you do have, you may realize that you are already rich. If you haven't already, be sure to pick up a copy of my book, Rich Before 30 by Gavin Chief Meredith, available on Amazon. I'm CHIEFtheOG, and this is the Rich Before 30 podcast. See you next time.